Today we are racing 288 marbles on the ultimate portal track. But first, let me show you how it works because there is a lot going on. All right, everyone, here is the track, and this is absolutely insane. There are almost 5,000 pieces in this entire track, and I want to go over it really quick just because there's gonna be a lot going on during this race. So all the marbles are set up now, but I have my linking tool out so we can see what's going on with the portal. So the first thing to notice is that if any marble falls off this track, there's actually invisible barriers that will have the marbles go down to a portal that is over here in the corner and actually makes the marbles restart, which is pretty cool. Another thing to point out is that there are a lot of checkpoints on this race, which is pretty insane. So we're gonna have a race that's going to update quite frequently because look at all the checkpoints. I actually honestly don't think there needs to be that many checkpoints, but you know what? It's fine. It's pretty cool. Anyway, on to the first section. So here is our first section. So the marbles will drop down, make their way down here, and then they will go over here, which has this little like teleporter area, and I kind of want to figure out what's going on here. So I think what happens here is that it actually has a shortcut. So if one of the marbles gets hit and goes into this center like crack here, it actually leads down to the portal right here, which will make the marble come out further along. And yeah, I assume it's a shortcut. I don't know how long it's actually going to take for the marbles to get down there or versus just going around. But anyway, on to the next section we have over here. It goes through some pretty cool physics pieces here. It looks like we have another shortcut possibly that launches them right over the top. Which has them avoid this spinny area. Anyway, onto the portal here, which brings them to the next three portals, which will be random because there's RNG when you link one portal to multiple portals. So they can come out of the three lanes here, which will lead over to this section, which goes kind of around in a circle. So when the marbles hit here, they'll come out over here. And then when they get here, they'll come on this line, and then this line will bring it here. And what I really like about this map is it has the arrows when it goes pretty far away. And moving on to the next section, we have this fall section. So if the marbles fall, they actually get set back. So the marbles definitely don't want to fall here. But that's kind of the opposite later on, and I'll show you that as well. Anyway, what is this? There's like a tiny portal here. Does this even do anything? That's not linked up to anything. Okay, so that's just a random portal there. Actually, wait, is it? Okay, so it's not a random portal. It only shows from one side, I guess. What is this linked to? So that is linked to this. I don't know why that would happen. I guess maybe some marbles don't actually make it through and they fall down and it like catches them just in case. I don't know. But anyway, they both lead to this portal here, which is the same thing. If they fall, they have to restart this section. And then moving on to the next section, it's actually the opposite. So if the marbles fall, it's more like a shortcut. So if they hit this portal, it actually brings them over here to this one. Which will move it further along and they get to drop down maybe ahead of the pack, which is kind of cool. I don't know how much time it saves because it's only from here to here, but it could save a little bit. Anyway, they make their way down onto the next section, which is just kind of going through. They will spawn here, drop down here, spawn here, they make their way down, and then the arrow tells us that they go over here, which again, this might be another shortcut section here. I don't know, where does this one go? Okay, so this one goes down to these two. So yeah, it looks like a little bit of a shortcut. If they take the center line here, they'll get down here faster, whereas these outside lines look a little bit longer. Then the marbles make their way down, which I think we have the same thing going on here. Except this time, if they fall here, they actually have to restart this section. So it's kind of cool that the creator of this map changed it up. By the way, I'll be putting a link for this map in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. I'm going to try to run this on a little bit slower too, just so we can see everything that's going on. But here we go. The marbles make their way over here, and there's another RNG section. They can go on any of these paths, and they make their way down here, which I assume is another shortcut section, possibly. I don't know. We've got some portals here. Now, look at this. These are interconnected portals. What the heck? So, if I can get it to work. So, once the marble finishes here, they get sent to one of these portals, and I assume it's the same with these? Yeah, so if they hit one of these, they get sent to the other portal. So that's crazy. So that comes down the line, and it makes it to the end. Oh, it's a possibility. Okay, so they can either go through or they can get sent to another line, which I assume just takes longer than just making it, than the marbles just making their way through the center here. That's really cool. Anyway, we've got red, yellow, and green. I assume if it makes it all the way through the green, that's the faster line, because going down this track, it saves a little bit of time. Anyway, this portal goes over here, which we can follow the arrows. And again, it's another RNG. This portal can send the marbles to any of these lines here. And I think we've got a similar thing going on with the portals here. What is going on? There's so many portals in this. Okay, wait. Whoa, what was that? Okay, so yeah, the same thing is happening here, except this portal can actually go to all of these separate portals, which is kind of cool. Anyway, moving down the line, I believe it just repeats itself going down. So it goes through this section, and then we make our way over to the second to last section, which is a giant Plinko board. So the marbles will get sent over here. They'll run down into this Plinko board, and even the Plinko board has a ton of checkpoints. Like, look at this. This is crazy. This race is going to update constantly. Anyway, down the Plinko board, the marbles will go, and then they make their way up to this portion, which sends the marbles up here, up the ramp. And then we have the final section here, which has even more portals. But what happens here is if a marble makes it to one of these, it's actually a shortcut. So if the marble can make it down here, it'll get put up in this tube, and it'll get brought to the next section, which it'll send it down, which I think is a shortcut. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, the marbles will come around. I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's faster to actually, if you find a good line here, or if you actually make your way into that. I'm assuming if you make your way into these, it's going to be short. Anyway, that brings us to the end of the track where we are about to get this started. Also, before we get this race underway, of course, I am using marble names. If you want to be a marble in one of the upcoming videos, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe with the bell notification, and finally leave a comment down below, and you too could be a marble in one of my upcoming videos. Anyway, we are about to get this race underway. I'm going to go ahead and hit the X button to get the race started. And we're actually going to bring the time down just a little bit, just slightly, because this first section for some reason really slows down my computer. It's actually doing okay right now, but this is a very fast race too. But we are finally underway, and you can see all the position changes from all the checkpoints, which is actually super cool. So this race is going to be constantly updating on the left-hand side and should be completely accurate, if I'm not mistaken. We are following along with the first place person, YouTuber. Anyway, we're following along. Oh, look at that. Someone took the shortcut. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, the marbles that are making their way through the portal over there actually get shot up front. So that is such a good shortcut. Anyway, we are now following along with Max Wu. Oh my gosh, my computer is suffering. This map is 5,000 pieces. I really think it's all the checkpoints that's really doing that. Oh my gosh, this is devastating my computer right now. What is happening? Oh my gosh, it's dying. No. Oh, the time. Let's bring that down. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Wait, what is happening? Where are all these marbles coming from? All the marbles that are falling right now have to start over. This is insane, but look at all the names. That's so crazy. All right. Going back to where all the marbles are spawning out. I have no idea how all those marbles just flew like crazy, but the race does continue, and right now we have Tesos, purple marble in the lead. By the way, if you're not a name, please comment down below what color you think is going to win this race. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Hopefully my computer can handle it without blowing up. But anyway, we are now following along with Kristen, making its way down this crazy track, goes into the portal, out of the portal. Oh my gosh, there are so many portals on this track. It's absolutely insane. And like I said, oh my gosh, look how fast this track is going, and look how much my computer is dying, even on slow motion. Why is this happening on slow motion? Let me get out of linking mode. Oh, can I put my PC in a potato? What is happening? Wait a minute, why are all the marbles dying? I have no idea. Okay, this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Anyway, let's follow along with the leaders here. It looks like Tesos is in the lead. Oh, Max Wu is in the lead. Where the heck is Max? I have no idea. Hopefully this is updating correctly. But yeah, okay, there we go. Tesos is actually in the lead, and we are now following along. Okay, look at that, just missing the start over zone, which is good. Making their way down the track through the portal. Oh my god, I really think it's all the checkpoints, to be honest. I think all the checkpoints updating right now is completely killing my PC, but it's still pretty cool. We're gonna run it in slow motion. Oh my gosh, this marble just keeps getting shot over. Looks like we're following Speedrunner right now, doing the ultimate run here in first place. We're gonna see what happens. Look at that, taking the shortcut, making its way down. There goes Fire Set though. Is this shortcut even viable, or help, or where are we? Okay, yeah, we're still in the lead, I think. Oh my gosh, so yeah, it's like a shortcut, but it's not really a shortcut sometimes. Holy cow, I can't. You know what? Let me just back out, and I'm going to follow along above. There we go. Fire Sunset is once again in the lead, but taking the shortcut, not shortcut, actually works out for him this time, I think. Possibly. We're going to see. Is he? Okay, yeah, he in first place. So, yeah. I guess it's kind of a shortcut. Sometimes it's not a shortcut. It really depends on the RNG of actually falling down the holes. But anyway, we are now following along. It looks like Speedrunner Pro is trying to catch up. Juro taking the shortcut here. Anything can happen on these races too, which is crazy. We got the pack just behind. Oh my gosh, look at all the marbles up there. And Fire, Sunset, and Speedrunner Pro leading this race. But yeah, like I said, anything can happen. Fire Set missing the shortcut, not shortcut there. Speedrunner Pro kind of dodging the holes as well as Jura, making their way down to the next section. We got a few sections to go here too. I'm excited to see the next one in action. I don't think I've actually seen it with marbles on it yet, so this should be good. Fire Sunset opting not to go through the holes once again. Speedrunner doing the same thing, avoiding the holes, because I mean, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. We'll see what happens for any of the marbles coming through now. Most of them are missing the holes. Very interesting. Anyway, Fire Sunset leading this race on to the next area. We're gonna see what happens when this windmill actually makes them go to this ramp. Oh, that's really cool. It just kind of pushes the marbles right on up, and we're gonna have to see what happens in this next area. This could be crazy. I don't know. This looks crazy anyway. Here we go. Fire Sunset doing a big jump there, which is really cool. Being sent down through the portal onto the next section. Oh my gosh, look at this. So the shortcut for this one is actually in the center. And then the rest just have different paths. So they have the outside pass and the inside pass. And I have no idea what's faster, what's not faster. But hopefully we can see a marble actually hit the center line here. That'd be crazy. Ooh, Levi almost gets it. I love this map. Like, anything can happen. So look at this. We have an entire race that is all catching up to each other right now. Just because of the level design here. That's super cool. Like, Speedrunner, Fire Sunset, not too much of a lead here. All of the marbles have now caught up, which is kind of crazy. It looks like Spastic Cube got stuck there. Oh no! Oh no! Sorry, Spastic. That's unfortunate. Anyway, Frumpy Jones now in the lead. I don't see any marbles taking the center though. That must be a really, really hard feat to hit, especially because it's spinning there. But hopefully one of them does take it, because I'd love to see it. But anyway, we now have Frumpy Jones in the lead, which is now on the bottom funnel here, waiting to go into this portal, which we're going to have to go follow this arrow after it happens. Was that Ethan takes the center? Yes, Ethan took the center. That's crazy. So this marble was so far behind, and it just jumped to the lead just like that. Oh my gosh, that was insane. All right, here we go. The race does continue. Fire Sunset's still up there. I don't know what happened to Speedrunner. Speedrunner really falling down the list now, still stuck in that last section. Will anybody take the middle section here? Can Ethan do it once again? Going through the shortcut area? Yes, look at this. All right, we're gonna have to see how much this works for him, because we got Salty Docks, Diesel, and these other marbles coming up. Yeah, it looks like that's not gonna be a viable shortcut. I think it took too long to get in there. Interesting. So some of these are like shortcuts, but not shortcuts. This is very cool. Anyway, ooh, these marbles definitely got slowed down. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's got a little bumper there. Look at that, Ethan coming in with the speed. Oh my gosh, yes, that's crazy. Ethan did catch up a bit, even with that shortcut. I guess because, you know, didn't take the, or he took the bottom line, and all the top lines get stuck there. That's so cool. A lot of thought was put into this race, and I love it. It's great. Anyway, we are now following along with Salty here up front, right next to Joyful. Anyway, making our way to the next section. Is this a... Oh, so, okay, somebody takes the shortcut. What happens here? What happens here? Oh, no, that's not a shortcut. He got Senpai. The Joyful Kids is up in the lead now. And we got Fire Sunset still in this. Ethan trying to make his way up. Jura back in this race. Holy cow, I haven't seen that name in a while. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it when marble races, just anything can happen. And I love it when we get a bunch of marbles changing positions. But anyway, here we go. This race continues. Okay, so this is definitely not a shortcut. Don't fall in one of those holes, otherwise you'll be sent back. Oh no, Joyful is gone to the back and has to start over. Ethan falling in almost, Jura almost falling in. Oh my gosh, Fire Sunset making it through and back into the lead. What an insane race, making their way around to the next section. Oh my gosh, guys, anything could happen. I love it. I love it so much. Anyway, we are now following along with Fire, and we got some films behind him as well as Ethan, and looks like Joyful made their way back in. Frumpy behind that. I have two names behind them. Will Fire hit one of these holes? We're about to find out. Oh, he does. Look at that. We have another change. There we go. We have Films now in the lead, followed by Ethan. If he doesn't fall in the hole, oh, he missed it. Nice. Oh, this is what a crazy race. Joyful just jumping over a hole and battling it out with Ethan. All right, time to follow. See what happens. Okay, we got Films on the yellow line. Have no idea here. I have no idea what's going to happen. Who is going to go in the lead here? This is complete RNG. I think whatever line is faster is faster. I would assume the yellow line's faster just because it has less like distance to travel. Like these two center ones looks like they have a lot of loop-de-loops to take, so it's probably gonna take longer, I think, for that to get down. So Frumpy might be in a little bit of trouble there, might lose some positions here. We got Joyful on the red track. It looks like we got Films on the yellow track making their way through, and we are on to the next section, and it's time to see this. I'm really curious to see what happens here. So is Films gonna take this center line here, or is he going to hit one of these portals? He does get the portal and does change lines. He's now on the red line here. So what happens with Ethan? Ethan's actually made it through the center. Does that help? Not really. It looks like Films is still in the lead, even on the red line, followed by Joyful. Oh, Ethan gets some speed there, though. Following along with the leaders here, moving to the next section. Films is kind of in the middle, not really sure. It looks like we got some red zones here. Now, I assume the red zones are like slow zones. So we're going to have to see what happens. But it looks like Joyful and Films is now battling it out with Ethan there, hitting a portal, being sent behind just a little bit. Looks like Films is now going to jump to another portal as well. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy how all the marbles just change lanes so fast with all the portals. This is absolutely insane. So Ethan and Films are now battling out on the same line. Ethan and Films. Oh, looks like Ethan goes through the center. Oh, okay, they're both in the center, but they're not hitting a red zone. So what's happening here? Okay, I think the red zone is a set speed booster, and they can go no faster than they're going now. So it's basically like a speed bump or a slowdown section. Anyway, Ethan going through the center. Films jumps not through the center, but is still in this race. They are both going through red zones now. Is anybody coming up in a green zone? Looks like two names could. We got Joyful in this race once again. Oh my gosh, they are battling it out. What is going to happen here? Ethan taking the center line, same with Joy and Films. I have two names opting not to go through the center. We'll see how that pans out for them. Oh, one of them. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Ethan just went through the rainbow booster, which is obviously the fastest line there. We got Ethan, followed by Joyful, followed by Films. Still all battling it out for first place. Ethan now in first. Ooh, but not getting a good line onto the board. We're gonna see how that works out. It looks like none of them really do, so I guess the best thing to happen there is to actually bump into another marble to help you out. But it looks like Ethan's still in the lead. I'm assuming that little area there is a shortcut because you obviously missed a bunch of pegs. Joyful does hit that, which is nice, catching up to Ethan pretty quickly now. Look at that. Film's still in this race. All three of these marbles are still battling it out, but anything can happen, and we are following along. Joyful in the lead. Moving on to the next section, we got a few marbles. Ooh, Films gets hung up quite a bit back there. Very interesting. Anyway, on to the elevator section. Ethan and Joyful battling it out for first place. We are going on to the last section here. Oh my gosh, I'm excited to see what happens. I want to see if these shortcuts actually work, if any marbles do take them. The pack is all on the Plinko board right now, and we are going to see what happens. Joyful and Ethan basically neck and neck battling it out. Ooh, Joyful gets hung up just a little bit. Ethan holding a good line here. It's going to go straight into the physics piece. Probably not going to hit that shortcut. That is fine. We're going to see what happens on the next one. Yeah, I'm not really sure how the marbles are going to hit that shortcut. It seems like maybe they have to bump into other marbles to make it over there or something along those lines. But anyway, following along with Ethan. Joyful hot on the trail. We got a marble buildup back there with films and 3 other marbles. Can't really read all the names. Holy cow, look at all the names back there. This is crazy. We are moving on to the last section here. It looks like we have a couple restarters over there. Somebody got hung up in the beginning. Not very good. But anyway, will Ethan hit this shortcut here? We're going to have to find out. Joyful right behind Ethan, opting not to do the shortcut. Uh-oh. Are any of these marbles going to hit the shortcut? Please, I actually want to see this happen. Nope, Films is going to miss it too. Very interesting. All right. Looks like we are moving on to the next. Yeah, are any of these marbles going to hit? Oh, Ethan. Oh, never mind. That's not even the shortcut zone there. Very interesting. I guess we're just gonna wait and see if any of these marbles hit it. I don't know if I'm gonna get that in sight. Look at that. Films is actually caught up though. Oh my gosh, Joyful is in 3rd place right now, battling out with Films once again. Ethan has a pretty strong lead right now. I just want to see this shortcut over here. Can we like get a single marble going down? Oh, there's nope. I thought. Oh, there we go. Roblox dude. Look at that. Roblox dude. Look at that. What a shortcut. Okay, that's a pretty good shortcut. Just jumped up like 5-6 positions, maybe more. Anyway, following along with Ethan now, having a monster lead. Must have got a shortcut that I didn't see. Films just got a shortcut. Jordan just got a shortcut. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, we're coming down to the last section here. Will Ethan hit it? Will Films hit it? Will Joyful hit it? Oh man, this could change the tide so fast if one of these marbles just hits that shortcut. But it looks like possibly all 3 are going to miss it. Most likely, I don't know. But here goes Ethan still in 1st place. Anything could happen. Joy does miss it back there. Going down to the very last section. I don't think there's any more things here that can happen. Oh my gosh. I think Ethan might be our winner. We are about to watch it right now. Films in 2nd place currently, followed by Joyful and all of the other marbles. Here we go. This is the ending. There it is. Ethan has won the entire race. Holy cow, that was absolutely insane. We got Films and Joyful in 3rd, and you will see all the other names on the left side of the screen, all the other finishers. Let's go back and check out all of these marbles and all the names, which is, oh my gosh, look at them all. This is crazy. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if you want to be a marble in my upcoming videos, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe with the bell notification, and finally leave a comment down below, and you too could be one of the marbles in my upcoming races. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, don't forget to hit the subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.